lot of times, in order to welcome a new beginning, you have to bring some things to an end. Okay? A window has to be closed, a door has to be closed for another door to open. What I know to be true in my own life is like, God don't just have multiple doors open. No, he tells you to close a door, okay? And then he tells you to go through this new door that he opens up, right? And as I'm giving this message, this was not in my notes. I don't know if you've ever heard the quote or the saying that says, in order to get a new car, you need to get rid of the old car, because the old car is taking up space in the garage, and God will tell you to get rid of the old car, leave the space open and available for a new car to come in, right? It's the same way, right? God will tell you to close doors. He'll tell you to end relationships, okay? He'll tell you to move. He'll tell you to leave a career, a job. I'm telling you, he'll tell you to close many doors, okay? And because he's getting ready to open up new doors, okay? Many of you guys are walking into new beginnings, all right? Just like the Israelites had to leave Egypt in order to enter into the promised land. You can't enter into the promised land and still stay in Egypt, okay? A lot of times we don't want to close doors, but we want to enter into goodness, and God is saying, no, I need you to close doors. I need you to wrap things up. I need you to end things and stop doing certain things, or whatever the case is, in order to get to the new place that God has for us. And so many times, instead of focusing on the new beginning that you're about to enter into, you focus on the end. You're focusing on the destruction. You're focusing on the desolation. You focus on what was lost. Okay, Job had many loss, and it says in the Bible that he grieved the loss of his children. Okay, he grieved just who he was, really, the person that he was, and just everything that he lost. He did grieve that, and it's okay to grieve the things that you've lost. It's okay to grieve the people that you had to leave behind, and the friendships that you had to close those doors on. It's okay, but instead of focusing, you don't want your focus to be on the end, okay? God is saying, focus on the new beginning, focus on the start, focus on he says start over, focus on that, and think about it. Job had to literally start over. New wife, new kids, new career, new livestocks, just everything for him was new. It was this new beginning for him. Just like with the Israelites, it was a new beginning for them. And just like for many of you guys, it will be a new beginning for you, okay? It's like I don't want to say do over, but it is like a starting over. It is like a starting over, You went backwards to start over, but you're not starting over from like scratch. You're starting over with the tools. You're starting over with experience. You're starting over with knowledge. You're starting over with wisdom, and that, friend, should make you excited. Okay, so the message is, don't focus on what you have to leave behind. Don't look back, basically. Don't be like Lot's wife. Don't look back. Don't focus on what was lost. Focus on your new beginning. Focus on the plans that God has for you. Focus on the new things that he's going to be doing in your life. And that actually makes you excited. You see the difference? When you focus on the end, desolation, destruction, end, loss, all of that, it makes you feel sad. When you focus on the new beginning, it makes you feel happy, right? I think of the story of Noah. Oh my gosh, I could take that story and I could break it up in so many different parts. But even just a small part of it where Noah, there was an end for Noah. Noah entered the ark and the whole world was gone, destroyed. And we can read the story of Noah, and I'm like, we don't really think about like what he lost, like while he was building the ark, he had a home, right? He had a place that he stayed at. Okay, nobody talks about that. What if he had a favorite restaurant that he liked to go to? It says everybody that entered the ark was, the animals and his family. What about his friends? Did he have friends? So they didn't enter in the ark. Did he have, it's like, so those things that is not talked about, but he could have had many losses. And then to be in the ark and seeing the destruction of the world, that could have been sad for him. Okay. In the story of Noah, it says once they got out of the ark, God says, be fruitful, multiply. Okay. Did you guys get that? Did you catch that? I just catch that a while ago. I caught that. In your new beginning, you will be fruitful and you will multiply in all the areas. Okay? God was telling them to multiply on the earth and increase upon it. Kids, okay, children was part of that increase. Okay? Multiply, livestock, all of that. Just multiply. This is coming out of Genesis, by the way. Genesis 8 onwards. Yeah, it says in Genesis 9 verse 2, verse 1, it says, be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. When you enter into your new beginning, there will be multiplication, and it may be different for certain people. Okay, there will be increase. Okay, you will be fruitful again. All right, for many of you guys who felt like you took a hit, there was a loss, there was many losses, you felt like you were a Job, just know that in your new beginning, you will be fruitful, and there will be increase in many areas of your life. Trust and believe that. I pray that this message blessed you. Okay, I pray that you will receive it in the name of Jesus, and trust and believe that God has great plans for you. All right, guys, take care.